Hello everyone and welcome to my Royal Family Today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kate and William may make a sad decision over George, Charlotte and Louie's education. Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louie are all presently enrolled in Lambrook School, which is located near their residence in Adelaide Cottage and where they have been nurtured by their parents. Prince William and Princess Kate are making major decisions about their children's education in preparation for Prince George's 10th birthday in July. The little prince presently attends Lambrook School alongside his siblings Princess Charlotte and Prince Louie, but the royal family has a habit of sending their children to boarding school for further education, which one royal expert believes would be a sad conclusion. Both William and Kate attended boarding schools, Eton and Marlborough College, respectively, with other royals attending Gordonstoun in Scotland, including King Charles, Prince Andrew and Prince Edward. The Prince and Princess of Wales were recently seen taking Prince George on a tour to Eton, implying that he will follow in his father's footsteps. The choice of school for the children will tell us a lot about William and Catherine. Former BBC royal correspondent Jenny Bond told OK magazine. They've been such hands-on parents thus far, and it would be sad to see them send their children away to boarding school. I would support a choice to maintain them as day students in schools close to their home, but I believe William and Catherine were both content at boarding school. I suppose it's what they know, and maybe they'll want to pass this on to their children. I imagine it will be all or nothing, that is, all three will go away to school, or none of them will. I will cheer loudly if they decide to keep their children close and nurture them through adolescence as they have nurtured them through childhood. If George and Louis follow in their father's footsteps and attend Eton, it raises the question of where Charlotte will continue her secondary education. If Kate and William want to keep their children close to home, they can send their daughter to St. Mary's School in Ascot, where William's relative Lady Louise Windsor went. Another alternative is Kate's own school, Marlborough College in Wiltshire, where she was a popular and good student. Princess Beatrice and Emerald Fennell, the Oscar-winning screenwriter and actor who played Queen Camilla in seasons 3 and 4 of The Crown, are two other noteworthy Marlborough grads is attempting to walk the walk by staying in Welsh B&Bs rather than royal residences. The future king is taking steps to help the local economy and reduce the number of royal palaces as he undertakes a big 5-year project to combat homelessness. While in Wales, Prince William intends to walk the walk by staying at B&Bs and vacation rentals rather than a permanent royal house. Having previously lived on the Welsh island of Anglesey from 2011 to 2013 while the prince served as an RAF Valley search and rescue pilot, William and his wife Kate, Princess of Wales, apparently have no intentions to acquire a property there and would instead support the economy by renting out homes. The prince, who has homes in Kensington, Windsor and Norfolk, wants to adopt a different approach when visiting Wales, but his plan has already sparked debate. According to a report issued by the Welsh Parliament last year, there is a link between holiday homeownership and high house prices. There are concerns that the high number of second homes and short-term lets affects community sustainability, it's stated. As residents leave due to a lack of affordable housing, towns and villages risk becoming increasingly vacant outside of the holiday season. This could lead to the closure of local services. Wales is unusual in Britain in not having an official royal residence. Dr. Craig Prescott, a constitutional expert at Bangor University, told the Mail. The king got around this by owning property here. There are too many royal residences, and William's idea fits better with the overall notion of shrinking down the royal family. It also gives the couple a chance to become more acquainted with different parts of Wales, as the north and south are distinct areas. In April of this year, William and Kate had dinner with friends at the Bluebell Inn in the Brecon Beacons before spending the night in the Dyffryn Mawr, a beautifully renovated large country house, according to Airbnb. Kimberly Fry, proprietor of Dyffryn Mawr and the Bluebell, stated they walked in like locals. They had a reservation, so we kept it quiet, but the locals were surprised to see them. We felt quite fortunate to have them here. We charged the standard rate, like we do for everyone else. This comes after William traveled to 6 different locations throughout the country on Monday and Tuesday this week to launch Homeless, his 5-year crusade to abolish homelessness in the UK. Newport in Wales was one of the places revealed for one of the housing trial projects, and the prince was joined on his engagement by former Spice Girls' endearing response to a witty joke about his grandfather. The heir to the throne has had a busy week launching his Homewards project, with this stay in Northern Ireland recalling Prince Philip's visit there in 2008. Hearing a great account about his grandpa Prince Philip's trip to the same Belfast mission where he was promoting his Homewards campaign earlier this week, Prince William had a sweet reaction. The prince paid a visit to the Skegness Centre on Tuesday as Northern Ireland was announced as one of 6 pilot locations for his 5-year project to end homelessness, and was regaled with a story about how the East Belfast mission secured funding to build the centre thanks to a pointed comment by the late Duke of Edinburgh. During a visit to Northern Ireland's capital in March 2008, the late Queen and Prince Philip were informed about the Skegness Centre's plans, with the prince questioning why building had not yet begun. When he was told there weren't enough finances to carry out their plan, Philip turned to the politicians and asked, "Why don't you just give them the ***** money?" The Methodist preacher who gave William the story admits to somewhat changing it, stating, "There was an expletive in there, but I'm not going to say that." And 3 weeks later, the money appeared. In answer, the Prince of Wales laughed and exclaimed, "That sounds like my grandfather." William shook hands with well-wishers and chatted about his visit on a walkabout outside the centre, saying, "The Reverend has been telling me stories about my grandfather." The monarch was also seen conversing with a fan who looked to be praising the charity's on-site Refresh Cafe. "Have you been for a fry-up?" he inquired of the prince. "There's a fry-up waiting for people," said William. "I have to get out there." When William came up to welcome him, one royal fan appeared overly exuberant, appearing to try to hit him in the face and touch his cheek. The Prince of Wales didn't seem offended by the reaction, and he seemed to mean it in a light-hearted and loving manner. He hugged and kissed other members of the public and posed for photos, with one woman commenting that he smells beautiful. The prince's visit to Belfast was part of his UK tour to launch Homewards, which was provided by the Royal Foundation and saw him visit 6 cities across the country in 48 hours. In Belfast, William visited the first members of the Homewards collaboration and heard from East Belfast mission leaders about their work to combat homelessness and their new housing building 240. He asked the prince, "Have you been for a fry-up?" William said, "There's a fry-up waiting for people. I must leave the house." One royal fan was unduly enthusiastic when William stepped up to greet him, appearing to want to hit him in the face and touch his cheek. The Prince of Wales didn't seem offended by the response and seems to have meant it in a friendly and joking way. He gave other bystanders hugs and kisses while posing for pictures. One woman said that he smells beautiful. The prince visited Belfast as part of his 48-hour UK tour to promote Homewards, which was funded by the Royal Foundation and involved stops in 6 different cities. William traveled to Belfast and spoke with the founding members of the Homewards collaboration. He also spoke with representatives of the East Belfast mission about their efforts to end homelessness and their new housing complex, Building 240. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.